Hi, this is Hayden from Kenbar Solutions, and today we'll be showing you the different uses for secondary contacts. Secondary contacts are a good way to store useful information about customers without cluttering your ACT database. You can keep certain people and their information attached to your customer through their secondary contacts, or you can promote them into full primary contacts. Creating secondary contacts is easy. Just head to the Secondary Contact tab on your contact detail page and click New Secondary Contact. You can fill in the fields with as much or as little information as you'd like. However, the contact box is the only required field. Just remember, if you only put a single name in the contact field, ACT will count it as a last name. If you don't know the last name, you could put a question mark instead. On a different note, you may notice some of the names in the ACT demo database reference or parody classic films and media. Hence why we have our Volleyball Wilson now. Click OK and you now have a secondary contact. Promoting a secondary contact into a primary one is also easy. All you need to do is click the Promote button. These contacts can be automatically added to the first contact's company by duplicating data from the main contact's primary fields, or you can link them to none or a different company by not duplicating. Click OK, and now you have a new primary contact. If we go back to the previous lookup, we'll see a few more examples in multiple situations you may find yourself in where secondary contacts can be useful to employ. For example, you might only be communicating with one contact from a company you work with. However, you know of a few others you may end up meeting later on. Making them secondary contacts is a simple way to store their information for easy access later. For example, here we have Brandon, who's the owner of Sierra's Cafe, and we know of a few other workers there, but we don't contact them often, so it's good to keep them associated with him without making them primary contacts. In the next situation, many companies work as B2C businesses, meaning they might sell insurance, cars, etc. directly to customers, and could know them and their families personally. Keeping family members as secondary contacts is a good way to maintain close contact with the customer, as well as keep tabs on future prospects once those kids grow up and might also need the same product you've sold their family. For example, we could be selling Cecilia insurance, and we've talked to her personally and know she has kids, one of whom's already in college, and soon enough he might get out and we could be selling to him as well. You might also run into customers with assistants or other paid help, who you might have to talk to in order to reach your customer. Making secondary contacts for these people saves their info without cluttering the main database. For example, with Ben Braddock, he has an assistant, Jane, who when we call him, she's the one who answers, so we have to talk to her in order to talk to him. So she's useful as a secondary contact. This has been Kenbar Solutions. Thank you for watching.